Hey everyone, here, let me zoom in a little bit. Perfect, there we go. So now that you guys know how to hold the project, we are going to start with our first round. So for this very first round, we are going to need to increase in every single stitch. We have 6 stitches on our circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are going to increase in every single one of those. So when I say increase, basically we're going to do 2 single crochets into every single stitch. You might not understand what that means right now, but hopefully you will by the end of this. So what we are going to do is we are going to take our hook and we are going to insert it into our very first stitch. Then we are going to yarn over. Basically, we're just going to catch this piece of yarn right here with our hook, and we are going to pull through. Then we are going to yarn over again, and we are going to pull through both of these loops that are on our hook. So we just did our very first single crochet. Because we are increasing into every single stitch, we are going to insert our hook into the very same hole stitch that we just inserted into and make one more single crochet. So we're going to take our hook, insert into that same loop, catch the yarn, and pull through. Then we are going to yarn over, and we're going to pull through both loops. Perfect. So we just increased into our first stitch. Now because we've done 2 single crochets into our first stitch, we are going to do that into every single next stitch. So into our next stitch, which is this right here, this stitch right here, if you can see, we are going to take our hook and do the exact same thing. We are going to insert it into that stitch. We are going to yarn over, catch that piece of yarn, pull through. Then you're going to yarn over again, and then we're going to pull through both of these loops. Now we're going to do it one more time to increase. We're going to take our hook, insert into that hole, catch the yarn, and pull through. We are going to yarn over, and then pull through both. We're going to do that for every single one of those stitches, all 6 of them. So I'm going to talk you through it one more time, and then afterwards I'm just going to do it by myself, and hopefully you guys can follow along. I take my hook and I insert it into the next stitch. I catch the yarn with my hook and I pull through. I yarn over again and I pull through both of these loops. Because we need an increase in every single stitch, I'm going to do that again. Take my hook, insert it into that very same stitch. Catch the yarn with my hook, yarn over, pull through both of these loops. Okay, everyone, I'm going to keep on doing this. Hopefully you guys can follow along, but I'm not going to speak anymore. Next stitch. Next stitch. Here, I'm going to restart on that one. Okay, so I have just finished, and I have increased into every single stitch. So if you count with me, we can count 12 stitches in our ring. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So once you have 12 stitches on your ring, what you are going to do is we are going to take our hook and we are going to insert it under the very first stitch that we made. So for me, it is going to be this stitch right here. Hopefully y'all can see that. If not, just let me know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hook, I'm gonna insert it into this stitch right here, go under the stitch, then I'm gonna yarn over, and I'm gonna pull all the way through. Then I'm gonna tighten it up, and there we go. We've joined the two sides of the circle, and we're on to our next layer. Now what we are gonna do is we're going to do the next round. It's gonna be slightly different because instead of increasing in every single stitch, we're going to alternate increasing. So first we need to create a little distance from this layer of the circle in order to start the next layer. So all we are going to do is we're going to chain one. And what I mean by chain one is all we're going to do is we are going to yarn over, catch that yarn, and pull through. That's all you need to do. Now we are ready to start on the next layer. So in order to start the next layer, what we're going to do is just like last time, we are going to increase into our very first stitch. So I'm going to take my hook and I'm going to insert it in to this first stitch, catch that yarn, yarn over again, and pull through. Sorry. I'm gonna do that one more time because I'm increasing. I'm gonna insert my hook into the very same stitch that I just crocheted into. I'm gonna catch the yarn with my hook, pull through, yarn over, and pull through both of these stitches, of these loops. Awesome. So, as I said earlier, we are going to alternate increasing and doing a single crochet. So in this next stitch, instead of crocheting into the same stitch twice, we are only going to crochet once into this next stitch. So all we're going to do is we're going to take our needle, insert it into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, and pull through, just as we've done before. But instead of inserting our hook into the very same stitch as we have up to this point, we're going to only single crochet once into that stitch. So we are onto our next stitch. In this stitch, we are also going to increase. So we are going to need to do 2 single crochets into our next stitch. So if you follow along, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, pull through both loops. We're going to insert our hook into the very same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through both stitches. Awesome. So we're going to do one more single crochet, not an increase. So in our next stitch, we're going to take our hook, put it into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both of these loops. And then we're gonna increase into our next stitch. We're gonna take our hook, insert into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through. Since we're increasing in this one, we're gonna insert our hook into the same hole, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through. So you guys get the memo. Every other stitch you're going to increase, and it changes every single round, so make sure you're following the pattern. And yeah, hopefully by the end of this you have an amazing coaster. Awesome. Bye guys. See you in the next video to show you guys how to switch colors.